to set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup?
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out and score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
So Maryland's offense will go to work for the first time today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here, and you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Raymond. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Power football with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Sheffield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. On the ground, it's Raymond. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Sure hands, it's Sheffield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Back to pass, it's Washington. Can't hold on, he had it right down the middle and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Duff. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Scarlet Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duff. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Tempo and overdrive. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Makes the grab.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Got a man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Manning. And the returner will be brought down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw, it's Washington. Makes the grab, it's Smith. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got realize this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Fires left. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Finds a man in the middle. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun. Give on the inside. At the 40, there he goes. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Wants to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a gap, it's Raymond. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Rutgers. And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. Found a little running room on that one, picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A shot toward the end zone, and it's picked off right at the goal line. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And now this offense will take the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Washington. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Rutgers. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able...
There he goes! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Got his man quickly. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Washington. Got his man. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. So close to that end. Almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. There's a long and storied history of great games between